evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Super Bowl 36.
Fifth defensive lineman.
Warner up the middle, the boom, the ball pops loose, and the Patriots have it.
Sells him in the out, McLean takes a step up, Brady throws her right over to a perfect spot.
Warner picked off.
Position I would play for overtime.
Just a minute, they have no timeouts left. Brady again throws. Here's Brady again. Up the middle, caught, and it's Troy Brown's, and they might be in Vinatieri's range. Here comes one of greater importance if he makes it, and it's right down the pipe. Adam Vinatieri and the Patriots have won Super Bowl 36. Unbelievable.
We currently live in a timeline where the Chicago Bears are better than the New England Patriots. And it is honestly sad to see how the mighty have fallen. For those that either weren't alive or were under a rock for the last 20 years, the New England Patriots were one of the most dominating sports franchises on planet Earth. Head coached by who many see as the best coach of all time and defensive wizard, Bill Belichick. And led by who most see as the best quarterback to ever hit the gridiron, Tom Brady. Look, I love Pat Mahomes, but you're talking about a man who beat Patty in the Super Bowl the same year his life insurance premiums went up because he's an age risk. Led the league with over 5,300 passing yards and 43 touchdowns, and it was his first year with the team. I mean, listen to that voice.
Big half, boys, come on. Do all the little stuff right. Great day, huh?
Yep.
Great communication, great execution all day.
That's a voice that should have been announcing cleanups on aisle 5. But because he's a great man, he persevered. For those who don't remember, a long time ago in a galaxy not far away at all, when Tom Brady was only a second-year quarterback, leading the Patriots into his first Super Bowl, and in order to start the rise of their own dynasty, they had to go through a team trying to build their own. He was going to take on the electrifying Rams team, also known as the greatest show on turf. Now, this team was led by Kurt Warner and Marshall Faulk, who were already Super Bowl champions and league MVPs. Now, this victory was more thanks to the Patriots' defense and the golden leg Vinatieri, but that game was the start of a generation of football that could only be described in one word: dominance. And also a scandal here and there, leading the Patriots to 9 total Super Bowl appearances, winning 6 of them, both being player and franchise records. This made it a team that, regardless of Foxborough weather, any player would have killed for a chance to play with Tom Brady and the Patriots, since a ticket to the Super Bowl was pretty much a part of the Patriots' uniform for a 15-year stretch. Fast forward to today.
Are the Patriots the worst team in the NFL? I'm going to answer it.
If they could make the playoffs this year, would they want to?
But it doesn't seem like they want to.
No.
Even when we talk about the division, who's going to win it? It's the Bills, the Dolphins, the Jets. We're not even mentioning the Patriots.
The Patriots aren't used to being in that position, but that is the reality of it.
Maybe the only person who knew what he was doing around there is gone.
And they literally can't pay some players enough money to come to New England. They reportedly offered Brandon Ayuk a huge $32 million contract. That's how much the Eagles are paying A.J. Brown, by the way, and well over the price he was asking from the 49ers. And he still turned them down, quite frankly, because it just isn't a team he wants to play for because of how bad they are right now. And I don't think it's just because of their current situation. I also just think that it's because they don't look like they have any clear plan in place for the future. Now, I think the Judon trade was actually a good deal for the Patriots. Receiving a third-round pick for an older pass rusher coming off an injury, especially since there really isn't a chance of them making any waves this year, looking more towards a rebuild. It also gives a talented player like Judon an opportunity to play with a team that has a potential to compete for a playoff spot this year. But this also makes the decision that they made to take Drake May in this past NFL draft, rather than trading down for multiple first-round picks, even more curious. Also considering the terrible offensive line that Drake May would be throwing behind. Because if you are drafting in a rebuild, unless it's a generational quarterback talent like Caleb Williams, who would be quite impossible to pass on, it's much better to get 2 players in the top 10 and more, rather than one questionable quarterback prospect who will now be playing behind a terrible offensive line. So now, even if he does pan out to be a good prospect, odds are he'll be injured or just be difficult for him to fully develop. Now I truly do hope they turn it around, because although I'm not a Patriots fan, I am a football fan. And for New England to reign over the NFL as long as they did, it was truly an incredibly entertaining thing to watch over the years. And we may never see anything like it again. Until next time.
Well, they get to the line quickly, don't they? Brady goes for the big ball to Ross. He